Today we're here to talk about the F word, fall. Get your heads out of the gutters. Anyway, it's hot. It was like 100 degrees today, like literally 100 degrees. So musky fishing here in Iowa right now is a big old no-go. I was fortunate to get out a little bit in July before things got too crazy. Put a few fish in the boat. And when I say a few, I mean two. Granny got a little one, and then I put one in the boat on my own, but neither here nor there. Trying to find things to pass the time. I've been editing like crazy, trying to get videos out from our Wisconsin stuff. I'll probably try and put this one out fairly soon, so then like the fall timeline kind of lines up. I'd like to put those other ones out more sequentially, so like I guess you get another tackle talk. Some of you guys really like them. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the feedback. So without diving too much into it, I'm just gonna roll here. So okay, first thing we got Chaos Tackle. Well, it's not Chaos Tackle. It'd be a Custom X Twitch 6.75. These things are awesome. I was trolling them around a lot this summer. Produced two really quality fish. You'll see at some point here in the near future, Daryl and Joy catch their fish trolling Callie's grandparents on a 6.75 Custom X Twitch. They get down there, put off an awesome vibration. I wanted to get one kind of similar in color, but a little bit different. The color I wanted to replace the other one that's kind of torn up now is sold out, but I can keep fishing it till it dies. So anyway, that's one that I got for this fall / trolling / next summer, but the hooks aren't on it yet because I literally just got them from Chaos Tackle like 2 days ago. So thanks, Rick. Appreciate it. Next, let's see. Oh, perfect. Basically the bait that prompted me to get on Chaos Tackle, they had this like brown, red horse, silver, whatever, sucker color in the 10-inch Navin. Had a lot of success on the 10-inch Navin this summer. I really wanted to grab another one. I need to make some repairs on my other one. The epoxy is kind of starting to get worn in some places after a few fish, so I need to make some super glue repairs and try and get that one righted. But I really like this kind of sucker color. It just looks really good. It's going to do really well in kind of that stained algae colored water that we have here in the home state for the fall. So 10-inch Navin, can't beat it. I've got a 12-inch too. I threw it around some last fall, but I'm sure I'll bust it out some again. Awesome lure. Hello, Ace. I figured you'd come and join us at some point, but we gotta keep on keeping on. All right, next on the list here, we got toads. I'm not going to talk a lot about the toads. I love them. Had to replace some. Fortunately for me, I had several get chewed up really bad this summer. So, oh darn, I've got to buy more musky lures because I had success on others. Anyway, hopefully I can fix some of those other ones. These are pretty much just backups because I'm a firm believer, for whatever reason, that a toad works a little bit better after it's been chewed on a couple times. I don't know if that's just superstition or just me being weird or what the deal is. I mean, if you've had luck on toads that have been chewed more than once, drop a comment below. Let me know that I'm not crazy. I mean, in a technical sense, I suppose that I am, just because, I mean, I chase these muskies around incessantly and they usually don't want to bite. So I suppose that inherently makes me crazy. Let's see, chaos. Yeah, those ones. Yeah, see, I don't have the hooks on them yet. Brand new. I also need. Brian showed me an awesome trick with the Navins that I need to do on those. Is I need to put shrink tubing on there, so then that way I don't get hook rash nearly as bad on those baits. They're not cheap. They're awesome. They work well. They're worth the money, but they're not cheap, so I'd like to try and work harder to preserve them. 5-inch Custom X Twitch. I probably won't use this a ton, but I wanted to get a smaller profile in that color that I had a lot of success with this summer. So we'll see what happens with it. Might be a springtime deal. who knows? I just couldn't resist the color because of the success I had, so I picked one up. All right, what do we got? What do we got in here? Yeah, okay. So we got, those are spring leaders. I don't need those right now, but TRO had them in stock, and they're like $5, so I picked some up. Pandemonium leaders, again, they were in stock. I know Kevin has been super busy, so I'm trying to grab stuff on TRO when it's in stock when I can because of how busy Kevin is and some of the supply lines being messed up due to COVID and some of that in terms of getting materials and getting materials where they need to be. So hopefully that ship will be righted soon and we won't have to worry about that much in the near future. But yeah, so Pandemonium tackle leaders, these Roswell leaders, I have had great success with the last 2 years, no issues whatsoever. They catch plenty of fish. They don't kink, they don't bind. Yeah, I work them with plastic, I work them with jerk baits, work with crankbaits, work them with bucktails. I mean, they work for everything. It's great. I really enjoy them. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, all right, here we go. I hopped on the JBO train finally and got myself a depth raider. I don't know if you guys can see that in kind of a crappie color because, crappie, muskies eat crappies. I think what I'm gonna do with this one though, honestly, looking at these hooks, is I'm probably gonna switch these hooks out for a larger size and take the middle one out and just have 2 hooks. I have a very intentional use for this and purpose for it. I'm not going to go into great detail on that right now because if it doesn't work, then I'm going to sound like an idiot. But if it does work, then I'll look like a genius. So, yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail on that right now. If it works, you'll hear about it. If it doesn't, then it'll just be what it'll be. Trial and error, right? Let's see. Couple things here. I hopped on the Fuzzy Does It train for late fall. I just want another something to try and jig around other than like a Bondi or a whale tail with a deep threat weight on it or a deuce with a deep threat, something a little different, blade bait, ripping bait. There's some other things that I may try with those as well. But again, I'm not going to go into great detail on that until I know that it works and I don't look like an idiot. So without further ado, probably the things that I'm most excited to throw this fall, the Ridgeway Customs. Had some serious success with them this summer. This is Callie's. I should probably let her talk about this one, but this is her like purple mermaid color that she wanted, custom for Matt. Looks awesome. I can't wait to have her throw it around in the boat a little bit. Hopefully we can get some teeth marks in it in no time, but in the fall when those fish push shallow, seriously, those Ridgeways are going to be money. I don't know how they can't be because they work really well this summer, and I don't, banging off some of the cover that we fish around here, trees and stuff, I just don't see how those muskies are going to resist them. Again, 10-inch gold perch, money, caught my personal best on it this summer. You guys will see that video at some point. I don't know, maybe it's already out, maybe not. But I wanted to get a backup because my gold perch has quite a few teeth marks on it from an assortment of pike and a couple of really quality muskies. Hoping to get a few more teeth marks in it this fall, and if that is the case, then I got a backup if we get too many. So thanks to Matt, and props to Matt for making an awesome bait. Seriously, cannot wait to throw it around this fall when the conditions are primed up for them. So it's going to be a blast. I threw this one around a little bit, not this one, but my other one, around a little bit in July, and not a lot of success. Those fish were just a little too deep for what we had going on. Not that they won't come up and chase it, they will if they're in the mood, but it just wasn't the right time for it. And I think that here in a couple months, month and a half or so, it will be the time for these. That's really about all I got. I mean, there's split rings. I mean, everyone loves split rings, but that's about all I got in terms of stuff for my fall box. if you guys have questions about any of these baits or want more information on them, more details on them, please let me know in the comments below. Shoot me a message on Insta or Facebook, whatever. I'll do my best to answer it. I'm not going to guarantee I'm an expert, because I'm not. I think that anyone who claims they're an expert in musky fishing probably is very obviously not an expert in musky fishing, but that's just my 2 cents. Yeah, because we love to learn about the sport that we love. So anyway, if you guys have any questions about any of these baits or have any comments about them or need any extra info, I'll be glad to supply that in any way that I can. If you like the tackle talks, let me know. I'll try and come out with more. I'm sure there will be baits that I'll order this winter too. Hopefully I can get my hands on a few. I really don't need that much more. I've pretty much got the bases covered, as I'm sure Callie would agree, as she is nodding her head presently in the background. But anyway, I'm beginning to ramble. As always, I appreciate all of you watching. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Helps me out, helps me know that I'm putting out content that you guys enjoy. And if nothing else, hopefully I'll see some of you guys on the water this fall, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.